Grand Rising. Today is the 11th. Moon Day, Monday. How are you guys doing today? We got the moon in Leo right now. We got the sun in Aries. So from Aries to Leo, from the sun basically to the moon, with the current moon, they're basically 5 houses away. If you count Aries being, in the first house, Leo will end up being in the 5th house. So this energy of the collective will, have some, will basically like have a theme. I don't know how to really, call it, but I'm gonna say a theme of basically the 5th house, because they're 5 houses away. So the 5th house, which is Leo's house, will be like a big, I guess, Leo energy of maybe we're doing things that are creative, are things that I'm really passionate about, or maybe things with the family. Maybe we're doing things at home or things with the family, because Leo's energy, Leo's ruled by the sun, has a lot to do with how we shine. The sun shines bright, so it has to do with like our passions. The sun is very like masculine energy because it's the fire element, so that has a lot to do with like that fire that's within us. But is that passionate, has a lot to do with love as well. Maybe going on dates, maybe you're having sex at this time too, because Leo does rule like, quick, dates, sex, and things like that. So maybe that type of energy. And plus, you have Aries there, Aries moon. So I would say something in that sense. Yeah. So yeah, today's energy of the day, we have, we got 2 cards that popped out. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have the 10. Let me sure I get this right, because I still don't know how to really read the numbers, but this is the cards we got. We got the Tower card in reverse, and we have, I believe this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups is like, you see this guy, he's standing, he's looking like a boss, he's looking really confident, and the Cubs are standing high up on a rise behind him. So that would be like you're above, or like your emotions or feelings are like above you. So, and then surrounded by the blue, so surrounded by like your feelings and your emotions, and maybe your surrounded by your emotions and feelings, but it also looks like you can be trapped by them as well. But with this card, it's like, no, like, they kind of escaping, but it can be trapped since this is in reverse. It's like, are you like trapped in your emotions? What else? It also can be like, with the Fool card in reverse, we have like emotions, and the 10 is like completion. So when I see this and he's like sitting here, it looks kind of like, can't be like he mastered them in a way, because 10 has to do with our mastery and things like the ending of, the cycle, because it's like 9, 6, 7, 9, and then 10 starts all over because it has the 1 and the 0 in it. So with that, and then you have the emotions or feelings, and then it looks like he's very confident and very like very strong in that. So very like confident energy, like guarded energy, and well, maybe you're guarding your emotions and your feelings. That could be too. It could be like you're guarding, so instead of like you're stuck in them, or you're stuck in them, it can be like you're guarded in your emotions as well. And then you're sitting on a bench, so bench is like stability and like stability, stableness. So maybe you're stabled, and stable in your emotions and your feelings, as well as this card in the reverse will signify makes it a little bit more interesting with this Tower card here. When I see this card, I see a lot of hectic, things going on. But when in reverse, it looks like a surrendering energy. Maybe you're surrendering to the energy. Look, his hands being up like that. Or it look like you're also, because it can be in control with this picture, but with this picture right here, it looks like something you're really not in control of. It can be. Or it can be, I see just taking risks as well. Taking risks, being free. Taking risks, being free. It's that fire element as well. But it's, it does have like a darkness around this card. The Tower, so having to climb, being on a rise, elevated. With these cards, I do need assistance. Little assistance, especially when it's in reverse, so it like switches up. But I guess I can just like see what I see and then just heighten it, basically, because sometimes the reverse card can just be the upright meaning, but like more heightened, or it can be just simply the opposite of what that card is. Well, over here, I just see it will be like more heightened. What screams to me, it will be just the energy will just be more heightened in reverse, more chaotic than what it already is. Because like, how does it get any less chaotic than this, But in reverse, yeah, it's like taking that risk, or having the energy be have that a power over you where you feel like you have to surrender, or make a sacrifice. You might have to overdo that with this card here, but in like a balanced and mastered way. This is interesting. It's a very interesting energy here. Let's see if I can put my little twist when I add in our little guidebook here. The cover fell off, but this is the Rider Tarot deck. And it says, for the Wands card, we have in reverse, according to one's account, the same in lesser degree. Also oppression, imprisonment, and trinity. It's imprisonment. So it's like a big imprisonment energy. That's what I see here, especially with this being covered. Yeah, see? That was like the word, so imprisonment. So are we like holding ourselves bondage, or holding ourselves to, that's what I'm getting though, like imprisonment, like we keeping ourselves like locked in. With this card, it will be like out. But that's what with these two cards, that's like the word that stands out to me. It's like an imprisonment, and then he's like sitting there with his feelings, but like he's barricaded or surrounded by his emotions and feelings, and they're on a high rise above him. So yeah, some like imprisonment. So that's what I'll get out of that. It's like an imprisonment energy. Then we have the Cups here. It says the perfection of the state is several pictured cards, a person who is taking charge of interests. Also the town, village, or country inhabited. Entire heart, the perfection of that state. Perfection of that state. No, what I'm going with mine, and what I see is like the imprisonment of our, you know, or maybe our feelings and emotions. Are we dealing with that? The imprisonment of our feelings and emotions, is that keeping us stuck? Is that keeping us from moving? Is that keeping us stagnant? Yeah. What is it? What is keeping us you know, in mind control, or keeping us, you know, for fear? What is holding us back? That's basically what I'm seeing. Yeah, so hopefully that was, you know, nice and simple, and the message was for one, two, three, or maybe for all of us. But until then, enjoy your day, stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.